Welcome back, everyone. Week 1 power rankings and recap. What else can we say? I mean, week 1's in the books, and ladies and gentlemen, it has happened. Do you believe in miracles? Anything is possible. He did it. He won a game. Chris Cazzero, finally wins a game, gets off the schneid, does whatever you want to say. He wins. Was it pretty? No. But a lot of times it's not pretty. All right? I mean, he got the win he needed to get. Many, myself included, thought 0-14. It's possible. He hasn't won since October. But Christopher did it. Kudos to you, Chris. It's not easy to do. You came out with a win. I gotta start off with that. I could have been, about, myself here bitching and moaning about, not getting enough points from my wide receivers. But here I am, congratulating you, Christopher. It's no joke. You showed up. You won. I give you a lot of credit. I give you a whole lot of credit. And without further ado, let's get into the matchups here. So we're going to start off with our buddy Chubba Hubba, a.k.a. Chris Cazzero, going against Matt Stokes. And, this is one of those games where Stokes only puts up, 68 points? Got 30 points from Tom Brady. Rest of the team didn't do anything. Stephon Diggs didn't play great. Allen Robinson didn't play great. DJ Moore didn't play great. Aaron Jones, 2 points. I don't know. I've never seen anything like that in my life from the Packers. Raheem Mostert gets hurt. That'll be okay. It's tough go right there. And then good old Christopher. I mean, what can you say, Chris? What can you freaking say? You won. I mean, it wasn't pretty. You started a defense. You streamed a defense that got -3. Doesn't usually work, but you did it. Cortland Sutton, 1.4. Saquon Barkley, 2.47. Brandon Ayuk, 0 targets. You don't usually win when 4 players combine for 1 single point, but you did. Chubba Hubba gets on the board. Congratulations. Let's hope you do it again next week. Just kidding. Next, we're going to go with Chiquita Banana versus myself. Luke blew me out of the water, 128 to 100. I didn't have a horrible week, but my wide receiver stunk, which everybody knew. I went pretty much according to script. And Luke put up a 128 bomb, He got -4 from his defense, and he put up fucking 128. You shit down my throat. Congratulations, Chiquita Banana, Tyler Lockett, Tyreek Hill, Stafford, all over 20 points. What else can you say? It was a great week. Great week for Luke. 1-0. Second place. Sorry, 2. You're in first. Next, we got Dak for Prez versus Skinny Kyle. This one wasn't really close. Andy won here by 25 points. He had 3 guys combine for 71. That's always pretty good between Corey Davis, Robert Gronkowski, and Dak Prescott. So congratulations, Andy. I know James Conner is going to be a question all year at that RB2 spot, but I think you could do it. You got a solid team. Russell's team, no one really played that poorly. Julio Jones got 29 yards. Everybody else kind of got around what I expected. He only put up 83, so I don't know. I'm not going to say, ring the alarms here, but interesting. He does have Kareem Hunt on his bench, so I think there's going to be maybe a trade, I don't know, between Andy and Russell. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. But Andy left Deebo Samuel on his bench, 22 points, and future MVP Jameis Winston. So a couple guys being left on the bench respectively throughout the league, but congratulations to Andy on his win. Next, we're going to go to the biggest blowout of the week, which is Wanta Fanta John Tui versus Tom Gorman. Give credit where credit is due. Tui put up a bomb. Gorman didn't play bad. 93 points, 28 out of Jalen Hurts. Justin Jefferson did okay. T. Higgins, Devonta Smith. You got negative points from Ronald Jones. Never good. But, 93 points for Gorman. Not a horrible week. Do you expect to have your opponent put up a 138 bomb? You don't. Tui did. Tui got Nick Chubb, DeAndre Hopkins, and Kyler Murray to combine for 75 points. Pittsburgh D got 14. Darrell Henderson got 14. I mean, there's your 100. So if anybody else shows up, you'll go high, which he did. 131 for Tui. That's no joke. Great way to start the year, Tui. One of the best teams you've had in years, in my opinion, which doesn't mean anything. Next, we'll go to Team Pug versus Herbert Avenue. This one came out of Monday Night Football. Josh Jacobs is going to get 7 points. I didn't know at first, but he did. He got Pat the 7 points. He actually put up a 16 spot, 2 rushing touchdowns. Didn't expect to see that. Pat won by 9, and his quarterback and tight end got 4 points total. That's a good week. You're going to be very happy when that happens. And how does that happen? When your 3 wide receivers combine for 47 and your running backs combine for 30. That's how it happens. 77 points from those players. You make that work any day of the week. Dill put up 90, but didn't have a bad week from anyone. No one below 7. No one above 16. Just needs a little bit higher from some guys, and he'll be all right. Not a horrible week for Herbert Avenue, just on the wrong side of a team who got a shit ton from his wide receivers and running backs. Last but not least, closest matchup of the week that, the game that came down to maybe the last play last night. Hollywood, Kyle Karp losing to Sally Stubbs. Kyle loses by 1.04. Mark Andrews only gets him 2 points. Kyle puts up 100, though, because Amari Cooper and Russell Wilson got him 50. Miles Sanders put up 13. Kyle had a decent week. He just ran into a team that got 1.04 more than him and Sal. Sal had no one really go off. No one above 20, but no one below 5. And that's the secret here. Is just don't have guys bottom out. And Sal was able to do that. So congratulations to Sal. Congratulations to all the winners in week 1. Great way to get the season started off, especially you guys. Very happy to have 1 week under our belt. So without further ado, we're going to go to the fantasy power rankings. And here, take a few things into consideration, but mostly how I think teams look and how they're going to look in the future. So without further ado, power rankings number 12. Love you, Matt, but it has been all too familiar of a spot for you in the years past. I think, we're accustomed to seeing you at the top, former champion. Lost to Gaz week 1, put up 68. It's a tough way to start the year. He'll be back. He'll be all right. Number 11, I got Russell, and that one wasn't easy to do. When I looked at Russ's team, I thought I was going to see certain players bottom out. I didn't really see it, and he only had 83 points, which scared me a little bit. There wasn't anyone who pulled Gaz, who didn't get a target. Gaz had 4 guys combined for 4 points. 1 point, I think, actually. And he still won. So, it was interesting to see. I think Russell will be okay. He's former champion. He'll get it together, but not a great week to start the year off. At 10, I got Dill. A little bit of a rough selection there because Dylan's team's probably better than 10, but lost week 1, only put up 90. No one played really horribly, so right now he's in at 10. 9, I got Tom Gorman. Again, no one really played horribly, but he put up 93, a little better, just lost. Teams 9 through 12 all lost. I think Tom's going to be fine. I think Dylan's going to be fine too. I think they're actually pretty decent teams. They just right now, didn't really show as much as they could have week 1, and they lost, so respectfully at 9 and 10. 8, I have the only winning team in the league, and please don't take this wrong way, Chris. I have you at 8. You put up 76. You had 4 guys combined for 1 point. Hey, 8 makes the playoffs, and it's a lot higher than you were at times last year. So congratulations to you. You won. Get to next week. Hope Saquon gets healthy and plays more. You'll be all right. 7, I have myself. I don't know. My team's okay. I have QB, tight end, and 2 running backs. I have no wide receivers. So it's going to be a story all year. You're going to hear the same thing 17 weeks. That's my team. 6, I got Pat. Pat put up 99 and won and had a good week. And it's a solid, good, quality team. Kudos to Pat on beating Dill, coming back on Monday Night Football. 5, I have the only losing team in Kyle. Kyle was a Mark Andrews catch away from winning. So Kyle had a really bad night. He lost fantasy, and the Ravens lost to the Raiders. Sorry to see that happen to you, Kyle, but I got you at 5. I think your team's pretty good. 4, I got Salvatore the Dinosaur, who beat Kyle by 1.04. Sal put up 104 points and 1-0. What else can you say? Man knows how to manage a football team. I give him credit, because a lot of us don't, but he does. 3, I got Andy. Andy would be a little higher, but the first 2 teams deserve to be where they are. And Andy doesn't really have an RB2, at least set in stone. James Conner can get him a few points, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. So Andy's at number 3. So again, to recap, we got Stokes, Russell, Dylan, Gorman, Gaz, myself. That's 12 through 7. And then 6, we got Pat. 5, we got Kyle. 4, we have Sal. 3, we have Andy. 2, We got Luke Bonamo. Luke put up 128 and got -4 from his defense. Tip your cap, Luke Bonamo. That was a hell of a week. Chiquita Banana is a team to not be fucked with. And I learned that the hard way, losing by 28, putting up 100, and losing by 28. So congratulations to you, Luke. And number 1, we got Jean Tui, Wantafanta, 131 points, first place, first in the power rankings. So, congratulations to all the winners and to all the losers. Better luck next week. Get your picks in. Washington football team versus the New York Giants this Thursday night. Personally, I love the football team. I think you should too, because the Giants are ass. But I wish everyone a good week. I hope everyone enjoys and respects my power rankings. And look, I don't like picking guys to be 12th and 11th, but I have to. The stats are what they are. So, if you don't like being there, do what Gaz did. Win. Just win, baby, like the Raiders did, right, last night, Kyle? I'm sure you enjoyed that. So, I hope everybody has a good week, and best of luck.